great corners on this road, but it is super washboard. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just like I said, a washboard. So when you hit these corners, it kind of wants to walk you out on the outside.
This is the Ornery One, and you're watching our BC by BC 22 ride.
Yes, which is a border to border and coast to coast 11,000 mile ride, 2 different highways, all along the backwoods of America.
That's right. If you guys like motorcycle content, then you're at the right channel. Please subscribe, like, and share with your riding buddies. Oh yeah, let's get to it.
I'd slow down a little bit here and just kind of showing this road here on 50 through the West Virginia here. The curves are amazing, but the asphalt, the tarmac, is absolutely washboard. I don't know if you can see it, if you'll look right up here, but it's just like, and I just want to take this time to say how much we appreciate having Legend suspension on here. If you're riding through here on 50, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just real patchy, and then just every single inch of it is washboard. And like I was saying, I was slowing down talking to Steph, just like, man, this road totally is amazing, but sucks at the same time, you know?
It feels like you're on it's like you're on off-road or you're on dirt road.
Yeah. And it's like, and then back there, it was real patchy for miles, where I didn't even want to take the time to kick the center on. I was actually holding on, trying to maneuver a way through it. What do you think of this place?
I like it. I love how this
Cool. What's this place called? Cool Springs Park?
serving your family and making memories together since 1949.
49. My Lord.
Put your wiener in there.
World famous wiener. What do you think? Huh?
Not my favorite.
What? It's world famous. You don't like foot long? Oh shit. Well, it's my turn now. Yeah, so we are dropping in altitude a lot. I want to go see where we're at. Not that, I mean, 1,965 feet. Now we're dropping. We've been up a hell of a lot more, of course, up in the Rockies. But what is getting us on this right here is a lot of altitude change. So it's a lot of this. We just stopped to get fuel and got a world famous chili cheese dog. It's really got my stomach a little bubbly.
Yeah, I had 2 bites of it. Yeah, it's not for me.
Not for me. Not world famous in my mind. Maybe world famous for like, Well, this was the third
hotel I went to that we finally get to do laundry. So it took us 3 days. We were down to needing it bad.
Yeah, so the last couple hotels said that they had laundry, but when we go to check in and ask for quarters, they're like, oh, it's broken.
Or they didn't have it, and they advertised they did.
Road washed off of us, literally.
Ooh, laundry day, and let me tell you, it's stinky.
Well, y'all, it's just going to be one of them days. It's going to be a wet day. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you look into my weather app here, which I'm using Weather Bug, which at times is okay and at times it's not. But you can see, make sure I stay between the mustard and mayonnaise here. As you guys can see today, we got to go from here down into here. It's just going to be one of them days that's just all wet. So I don't know. Of course, that's part of riding a motorcycle is being wet, and that's part of being a motorcycle is riding in the rain. We don't try to just balls out, stay somewhere or try to get out of the way of it. We might try to skirt around it, but here we're trying to run 50. As you can see right down there on that map, we had to go off about 15 miles last night. No, it's my turn, you little shit. 15 miles out of the way to find a hotel because there wasn't anything that we could get. So we're coming back on the route now, and we'll be linking right back up 150, and then it looks like I said, running this the loneliest road in America, it'll be a wet one today. Come on now. We've all sneezed in your helmet. I'd rather sneeze than have an itchy ear, though. Yep, we're up and at it. I think we got out of the room by 7:30, ate a little breakfast down there, and hitting the road. Making our way toward, I don't know, St. Louis area, because it'll take us through basically KC and St. Louis. It links them both together, and then make our way on out westward. Feeling pretty good this morning. We slept really well. The bike's doing really good. Really cool too on our fog lights that we have down below, the Custom Dynamics. They put yellow lens in. Wish they were a clear lens. They put that yellow in. David did it while we were there at Custom Dynamics. I really enjoy these fog lamps, especially on days like we're fixing to run. It's going to be wet, foggy, and just nasty day. And that's where these Custom Dynamic fog lamps come into play. I highly recommend these. While we were there at Custom Dynamics, David went ahead and put in a yellow lens, which is new. Of course, we know that yellow kind of cuts through the dirt and grime. Definitely a little bit of brighter light, so we went ahead and changed those out. I'm really going to get to use these today. On the fog lamps, you can run just a halo light, or you can turn them on high. So I actually have them ran into the dash where I can push this button, and then up on the screen comes your high beam. So it lets me know that I do have those on a high beam. I just wanted to showcase those today, and it'll be a perfect day to show those off. Once again, the Custom Dynamic fog lamps. And like I was saying, you can see right here, it says I have them on high. Press the button, takes them off high. Which I'm going to leave them on high today. When you're out here like this, guys, running the roads, you need every advantage that you can have to be able to see. And of course, we say all the time, to be seen, because we are running BC by BC 2022. That's right, coast to coast. And some of these people out here on the road, they've got their attentions on something in their hand. No telling what they got in their hand. Probably a texting machine. Here we go, right here, guys. We're back on 50, or just about to get to 50 again. Like I said, we had to cut up about 15 minutes to grab us a motel. So we're staying on the 50. May have to veer off a little bit to sleep, but to get back on it, because some of the 50, there's just nothing on it already out here on the East Coast. Okay, guys, we're going to get into this ride and enjoy this wet and moist day that we have laid out in front of us. Make our way on over to St. Louis area, or as close as possible. I don't think we'll get there today, but get pretty close to Missouri. I think they call that the cave state now. It's not the show me state. All right, y'all. Peace. Man, I don't know where we're at. Do you know where we're at, baby?
The little town is right beside Terry Park. We're about to go through Bryantsville, so we're gonna be heading towards the Illinois border. However, we saw this chapel, of course, being so tall, from just a few blocks over is Highway 50 that we're traveling on. So we had to circle around and definitely check this out.
Man,
so cool.
ain't it pretty? I just love this stuff. I can't get enough of it. It's one of my favorite things when we're on the road. And also the towns we rode through, seeing what kind of food they have. I don't know why that's turning into a thing.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, today has been wet all day. We just got a call about an RV that's going to be at the Buffalo Chip. And I answered her and talked to her on the center. That's so handy. Keep on rolling.
I think you're good to go with your GPS now.
Okay. Sometimes we have a little bit of a disagreements in our GPS. So Steph has got her GPS up. I've got my GPS up on my phone, and I have the navigation system up here on the Infotainment Center from Harley Davidson, keeping us on track for 50. Got a little wet. Steph and I was talking about this the other day. Whenever you get a little wet, get damp, you've been on the bike for a while, you start getting a little cold, you know, and you start getting tense because you got the shivers. It's kind of the way I am right now. I got to relax a little bit. Hear that a little bit. There's so much rain. I need to put that cover on that T-Man Performance intake, and I ain't had a safe place to do it yet. So that's what's going on when you hear that. It's just a lot of water right now pouring on us. So she's getting a little water on the intake. We're making it just fine. Wow, a lot of water running. Holy cow. Jesus, running down the middle of that road. They've had floods this last week. Boy, it sure is pretty through here. It's getting really foggy now. Man, look at all that water running. See all the limbs down and trees across the road? It makes you want to slow down a little bit. Some of this road has standing water too, because it doesn't drain really well. Another thing you kind of got to watch for, which you can kind of see it out there. You just kind of dodge around it. Ooh, a lot of water. I'm a natural spring. You
In
want
the
a drink?
natural state.
A lot of water out today. The roads are just running like rivers down through there. Did you see some of those places? I mean, you would not want to get off the main road. It's just a river. And as we was coming through, I had the center up and going. You could see that they had some weather across here just a few days ago, and they had like a lot of flooding and stuff where limbs and then trees have actually fell across the road, and they just got them freshly cut and moved out of the way. So it's this little piece of the road today for me, being able to see, it came on really hard. It's been a pretty good challenge, and it's been fun. But I'll tell you what, I'll be ready for a margarita here in about 30, 45 minutes.